The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Houston. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Finds the in route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Stroud on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
It's Mixon on second down. His foray up the middle, that's about 3. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Flush out now to his left. Now he takes it. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. A handoff from Mixon, running right. He still has room inside the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Red on red. Focus, high. 30 left. 11.
From the 31. His first throw is an interception. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Oh, 18. What's that?
Stroud from the pistol. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Stroud to throw on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
To the air, Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
18. What's that?
Mixon finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlaying the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense better regroup.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
Another try following the sack. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at third and very long. Lawrence working from the gun. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Texans take over first and 10 at the Jaguars' 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ow, that's right. 18, that's right.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Oh, ready. 18, that's it.
Now it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Oh, ready.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Mixon gets it again on second down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
So now here's third and 5.
Here we go. 18, that's it.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
No. Oh, ready. Tony. Why Tony?
Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Texans take a 20-zip lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars nothing.
all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Lawrence in the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Trying again, following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And a Jaguar first down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Barrios now to return it. Juke the defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans, who are facing 2nd and 14. Off the play action, here's Stroud. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
18. What's that? Hey, south. Route to the right. Route to the right. 11. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud now. He puts everything behind this one. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. That is Caleb Ransom. And he makes the Huts go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Barrios now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
18, what's that?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Searching, he's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Barrios now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Barrios on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So it'll be 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
A small gain up to about the 32. Making the stop, that was last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
On the quick, right? Hey, uno.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. 2. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 42.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Oh, right. 19 Texans.
Again, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Oh, right. 18. What's that? Hey, Uno Mars. 11. Hey, south. Get out.
Here's Stroud again. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Buddy. Here we go. Let's go. Tony. Hey, Uno. 19 Texans. Hey.
The final throw before the break. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Red on the red.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Up to the races, middle of the field. 30. Gets the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 21.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. On 18. What's that? Why Tony?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
From the gun, Stroud. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On third and long, it's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars have it to 0 points, his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Go, let's go. Hey, go.
ETN will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Now from back at the 4, here's third and goal.
Hey, Lion. Hey, kill. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Nixon's going to get this off his own read. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To the air, Stroud. On him quick, and they bring him down. for the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Back to throw, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, chill. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Hey, kill on red.
Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Red 23.
Lawrence working from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go. Tony.
Throwing is Stroud. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
18. What's that?
Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Oh, Eric.
Now it's Stroud. Taking a deep shot here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fields this at the 19. love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko, hot! Silver!
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
On the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey. Danger.
Lawrence in the pistol. He's got a man left. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, Lion! This one's up! Take right open. Silver!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. Still fighting forward. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right. Throwing deep down the side. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. He's trying to go deep again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. You've got 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Fits it through the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Hey, go, go. Here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down, Jacksonville.
On red.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, go, go. Darn, it's hot.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
30 left. Red on red.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Barrios now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
18, what's that?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
2nd and 15. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Collins got it left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
A I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jaguars ready to pick up their 8th win of the season.
Hey, go!
On 2nd down, it's ETN. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Rip, 23. Soga, hot. No. Check. Here we go,
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Barrios now to return it. Try to lateral, but it hits the turf. This ball is live. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
They go play action on 1st. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Texans facing a big play as they go for 2.
The Texans will line up.
He's throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Hey, Ron.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to
Coming live from the VIP, heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me.